Who dares break the sacred seal after 1,000 years?
I didn't mean to awaken you.
Then prepare to witness the truth your kingdom buried.
Archers! Don't let that creature leave the mountain!
7 days earlier, in the peaceful kingdom of Zaruma, 17-year-old Amara lived a quiet life with her grandmother at the edge of the great forest. Although she had lost her parents years ago, but Amara never lost her courage or her curiosity. But every night, the same dream returned, a mysterious mountain calling her name. She always woke before reaching the mountain, until one extraordinary morning. While gathering herbs deep in the forest, she noticed something impossible. A black feather burned with blue flames, yet it was never consumed. Drawn by a force she couldn't explain, Amara reached out and touched the mysterious feather. The moment her fingers touched it, a blazing golden symbol appeared on her wrist. At that exact moment, Mount Nkara awakened. Across Zaruma, frightened villagers watched the mountain roar for the first time in centuries. The village elders knew exactly what the rumble meant. One elder whispered, "The seal has chosen its keeper." News of the mountain's awakening reached the royal palace before sunset. King Maliko listened, and fear replaced his confidence. He ordered every road leading to Mount Nkara to be blocked immediately. But destiny had already chosen its path, and no army could stop it. That night, as the village slept, a mysterious traveler appeared outside Amara's hut. Without saying a word, he held out his ancient staff toward her. His voice was calm, but his warning carried the weight of history. He said, "You were never chosen to break the seal, you were chosen to reveal the truth behind it." Before Amara could ask another question, the old man vanished into the darkness. At sunrise, Amara made the most important decision of her life. She quietly left home, following the mountain that had haunted her dreams. The deeper she traveled, the stranger the forest became. Soon she reached a crumbling rope bridge hanging above a bottomless gorge. Taking a deep breath, Amara stepped onto the bridge, trusting destiny to guide her. With every step, the old bridge groaned as if it could collapse at any moment. Halfway across, one of the ropes suddenly snapped. Clinging tightly, she pulled herself forward instead of turning back. At last, she reached the other side, exhausted but unbroken. The mountain path grew steeper, and an eerie silence surrounded her. Then she discovered giant stone statues watching over the summit. Beyond the statues stood the legendary gate no living soul had opened for 1,000 years. The glowing mark on Amara's wrist suddenly burned brighter than ever before. Without understanding why, she slowly reached toward the ancient seal. The moment her hand touched the seal, the entire mountain awakened. A deafening roar echoed across Zaruma as the ancient gate began to crumble. From the darkness, two enormous golden eyes slowly opened.
Who
A
dares
giant
break the
guardian of
sacred
living fire
seal
stepped into the
after
light.
1,000 years?
Amara stood perfectly still,
I didn't mean to
refusing
awaken
run.
you.
Instead of attacking, the giant bowed its head before her. Far below, terrified villagers watched the impossible unfold. The king immediately
Archers!
gathered his
Don't
greatest
let that
warriors.
creature leave the mountain!
Before sunset, the royal army surrounded Mount Nkara. King Maliko raised his spear and demanded the guardian surrender. The guardian looked down at the army, and finally spoke. Its voice echoed across the kingdom like rolling thunder. "For 1,000 years, I have protected this land. I was never your enemy." The guardian revealed a truth that had been buried for generations. Long ago, the first king sealed the guardian, not to save the kingdom, but to keep its power for himself. Without the guardian's blessing, the land slowly began to wither. The people realized the legends they had believed were built on fear, not truth. But King Maliko refused to believe what stood before his own eyes. Consumed by pride, he gave the order to attack. A storm of arrows darkened the sky. But before a single arrow could strike, time itself seemed to stand still. Golden light poured from Amara's wrist, brighter than the sun itself. From the heavens, the ancient ancestors of Zaruma descended. Every warrior fell to one knee as the spirits appeared. The voice of the first ruler echoed across the kingdom. A ruler who chooses fear over truth is no longer worthy to lead. The king released his spear, and finally accepted the truth. The guardian lifted one blazing hand toward the sky. Dark clouds gathered, not with destruction, but with hope. For the first time in many years, rain fell upon Zaruma. The dry rivers filled once again, and life returned to the land. The fire guardian looked at Amara with quiet pride, knowing its long duty was finally complete. Its body slowly began to dissolve into thousands of glowing sparks. Those sparks became magnificent firebirds that soared across the sky. From that day forward, the firebirds protected every village in the kingdom. The elders offered Amara the crown of Zaruma, but Amara gently refused, choosing to serve the people instead of ruling them. She became the first keeper of the sacred flame, guiding future generations with wisdom and courage. Even today, when the sun sets behind Mount Nkara, the firebirds still return to the sky. Because the greatest guardians are remembered not for the power they held, but for the hope they left behind.
If you enjoy this story, please like and subscribe for more African stories.